Yeah, I'm helping her. Come got me. I thought we could go eat some barbecue.
No, we were not supposed to get any barbecue, and I don't have anything to do with that. So let's start from the beginning. It was a normal day, you know, and I'm just taking a little break, going on Instagram, and I see a post for a pony for $500. And I'm like, this is the cutest little pony. And it looks like it has a good temperament because they have videos of it. But ponies are tricky because sometimes ponies are really bad. so I say, all right, I'm jumping on this. But before I do this, I gotta make sure that I have permission from the barn owner and everything is good. So by that time, I had to figure out, how do I get this pony? I'm not going out of the way with traffic. It's really like 2 hours because Houston is so big, and I had to go into another city to get the trailer. So I'm like telling the person like that's selling it, give me a minute, I gotta figure this out. Sent the money, boom. What am I gonna do? So I call Funky Butt.
I help everybody. I don't give a shit.
And he knows a lot about horses, ponies, everything. He knows everything. But one thing about Funky Butt is he is very helpful. So he gonna tell you straight up. He gonna let you talk to him and try to give your story of what you think you need to do. But then he gonna give you straight up. He cool as hell. So I'm like, Funky Butt, listen, what you doing? Usually, you know, he working on cars or something else, Funky Butt. And so I said, you know, what's up? Can you help me out with the situation? He said, yeah, what you need? I said, listen, I'm trying to get this pony. What I'm about to do, Funky Butt, is I'm going to put the pony in the truck, in the Chevy. He said, you want to put the pony in the truck? I said, yeah. I'm going to put it in the truck. He said, you ain't worried about it. I said, no, I ain't even tripping. Because listen, it is a Chevrolet Silverado work truck. So with that being said, there are no bells or whistles. It does have navigation, all that stuff like that. But leather seats, but no pockets in the back to rip off. No extra, you know, nice cushioning. No extra nothing. No nothing. So it's base level because it's a work truck. Like it's usually used for like construction and stuff, right? And me personally with the boo-boo and stuff like that, it's grass and grains. It's grass and grains. Listen, you can use that for fertilizer. Like that's nothing. Like, okay, fertilize the seeds. I don't care. It's not, listen. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is. I mean, material things are not a big deal, but you use things for what you need to use it for, right? So me and Funky Butt get down to the barn where the pony is located. The pony looked good.
No part.
You know, if anything was off, he would have told me. You know, that's another reason why you want to have somebody with you to, you know, when you picking up a horse or a pony, you want to have somebody with some knowledge. Because if you don't, it's a lot of things that you will not catch. So I parked the truck in a certain way. Nobody understood what was going on. But in my mind, strategically and mathematically, if you position it a certain way, all right, we rolling, boom, boom, bam. This pony gotta be smart. I've been around ponies. Shout out to Miss Wanda in Charlotte, North Carolina, the pony whisperer. She taught me visually how she deals with ponies, about how smart ponies are, how stubborn they can be, but how smart they can be. So shout out to Miss Wanda. And her son Greg, the founder of the Charlotte Cowboys. So she just hopped right into the truck and everybody like, wow. And then she was panicking like, what is this? And then, so I rolled down the windows because she was actually like pinning me in. So I rolled down the windows quickly so she can put her head out, and then I got out quickly. And then Funky Butt came around, closed the doors, closed other doors, and she just stood in there. And we was like, oh, guess what? She was comfortable in the back seat and a little bit of cushion. You feel me? I think it just worked out. How about it just worked out? And yeah, the shit and everything like that, the boo-boo, that it comes with the territory. I knew that it being a work truck, it had no mats in there, and it was like the hard flooring. It's easy. You can just hose that down. It's nothing. I didn't care. I'm trying to get this $500 pony up out of here. You know, my little pony, let's go. Because my, you know, kids been asking for this for years. I'm like,
you know what? Shut up. Come here. You know, it's a
comments over here. And it's not you, Mouse.
I need to roast his tail.
Funky Boy like, yeah, we rolling. Pull up the Funky Boy house. We didn't even go to the barn. We pulled up the Funky Boy house.